I'm whispering because Luke is upstairs replacing the faucets for me, and he's a little frustrated. And I feel bad. He's called me up there. Like, I have to keep going up there to hold stuff for him. But as soon as he finishes that, then I'll start on my wreath. But in the meantime, do it again.
Here I sign 1817.
I don't even know how to start this story, but when I tell y'all, I'm so embarrassed. And I think Luke, he's not mad at me. He laughs at me, but like, I just don't know why I'm like this. Okay, you know, I storied about the guy at the end of our road in the truck just sitting there, and I thought he was up to no good. Okay, well, I started filming my wreath tutorial, my wreath video, and while I'm filming it, Luke left to go to the gas station. I hear somebody on our front porch, and I hear Luke say something to the person on the front porch. I walk over to the side window and I see that they're talking, and I notice that it's the same truck, that it was at the end of our road, and I start panicking. When I tell you I start panicking, I thought, he waited for Luke to leave. Now he's here. He didn't think Luke was going to come back. He's going to kill me. He's going to pull a gun on Luke. I text my sister. I was like, oh my God, I'm terrified. I'm going to call 911. Well, I'm like creeping the whole time. My heart's pounding. I'm like texting my sister, so scared. I had 911 dialed on my phone. I swear to God, I was ready to hit send. Luke ends up coming in the house 5 minutes later, and he's like, he looks at me, he just shakes his head, and he's laughing, and he's like, well, I just met our neighbor that you filmed at the end of the road waiting to pick up his daughter from the school bus. And he said, yeah, MB, his wife follows you on Instagram, and he came down here to introduce himself. Because when I tell y'all I peeled tire, trying to get around him earlier, the poor man was picking up his child. I want to die. Why am I like I embarrass myself, I embarrass Luke, I embarrass everybody. And sure enough, I looked at my messages. He told me the name of this gentleman's wife, and I looked her up, and I looked at my messages, and she had messaged me and said, oh my God, I'm dying, that's my husband. And she was such a good sport, and she was laughing about it. And we're gonna have beers sometime soon, so. Want to hear another neighbor story? Thank God that the people on this road are like nice and have a good sense of humor, because I'm the absolute worst. I am so awkward. That's another thing Luke said. He's like, MB, we're the new people here. Like, we can't show our crazy. But anyway, so I met another neighbor the day after Christmas at Kayla's house, and I had a couple drinks, whatever. But I walked up and I introduced myself, and I said, hey, I'm MB. Has anybody ever told you that you look like the American murderer, that guy named Chris who lived in Colorado and killed his entire family? And he was like, no. Like immediately after, and Luke was standing there too, and immediately after I said it, I was like, you dumbass. Like, well, that's not the first thing you say to somebody. Hey, we live at the end of the road. You look like a serial killer. Like, that's not the thing to say. But he was so kind too, and he laughed, and I apologized right after I said it. I apologized 13 times that night, and we actually saw him and his wife the other night when we went to eat Mexican. And she came up to our table, and she was so sweet, and I apologized to her, and I'm just full of apologies all the time. But I have another TikTok therapy session this evening, so I'm going to have a few more beers, and then
Okay, so we starting out with this is called a grapevine wreath. And I chose my florals. I got all of them from Hobby Lobby, and I got them. Carlton's texting me. Luke. I got them 50% off. Do not buy your florals from Hobby Lobby unless you're willing to take out a small loan, because them shits are expensive. So I tend to get, I love like naturals, dried naturals, so whatever the hell these are. And I wanted like a pinky, this could be a Valentine's wreath. What are we doing for Valentine's Day?
I'm not going to tell you the secrets of that. Let's go around the bar.
So I wanted some like pinks and plums, but nothing too bright. Like I don't do bright. I want like a deep, like, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about. And I don't know the names of flowers, so.
That's a rose.
Luke said this is a rose. It very well could be. What are these?
A weed.
Pink weeds.
Looks like
What are these?
some sort of cone.
Cones.
I don't think those are real plants.
And then we got some furry stuff. This might be pampas. And I got some lavender.
I'll be out of here in a second.
And all you need is that and some alcohol and a glue gun. I just realized that everything matches my scrunchies. So what I'm gonna do is lay out like, so if you have any like sprays, I'm making up words. You also need you some wire cutters. Wire cutters are great. So like these things kind of like spray out, right? So you're gonna lay these down first on your wreath. Just trim them a little bit. I don't think I should have got these actually. Yeah, this is going like shit. Hang on. I really don't know what to do with my phone. I wish I could turn it. I can't turn it with this stand. All right, so you're gonna lay your sprays kind of at like, my wreath is gonna go this way, and I kind of want it like off-centered. Okay, so we're gonna lay them, and I'm literally hot gluing these on here. Of course, you can use like floral tape and wire, which I actually have. But so what's really cool about grapevine wreaths is that you can just stick things. Like I was able to just stick, I don't know if you can tell, stick these twigs through the grapevine, and then I just secured it with a little bit of hot glue behind. I'm gonna add some more of this shit because I want it to be a little bit fuller. You don't need wire. Well, actually I do. So I'll try to show you guys how you can just stick it down in there. I don't like the way that one's going. I want it to go up. There we go. Okay. And just go like, start off, I would say, whenever you're in like Hobby Lobby or the floral store, wherever you're at, start off with picking your, I start by choosing the flowers that I like. Are you trying to die? Are you trying to die? What do you have? Let me see. Yeah, you can. You're so bad, but you're so cute, baby bud. I don't want you to get sick, honey. Go do something that kitty cats do. So pick your florals first. Like your, get down, get down, get down. Alright. I'm a little overwhelmed. All right, so this is how we're looking. And it doesn't need to be, like, I like how it's off-centered, you know? All right, and once I have this stuff on the wreath, I then put my, like, my flowers. And whenever I cut them off of their stems, I leave about an inch. This way, I can literally just stick this. I should be able to. Yeah, it'll stick right through the grapevine. But just to be sure, I'm gonna put hot glue right at the base here. Stick it in, hold it down. And then I'm gonna make like a little cluster with the same color flower. I like making like clusters of 3. I do clusters of 3 for a lot of things, like decorating. If I'm like decorating like a nightstand, I do clusters of 3, but I do all different heights. Like you wanna make like a triangle. Okay, so we have our 3 flowers, and this is gonna be the center, but this is not enough. But I'm gonna work around these 3 flowers, like base everything off of these 3 flowers here. So I'm gonna take some of the smaller bulbs and stick them in there around those 3 flowers. I should really be hot gluing these, but I'm trying to do this like quickly and not bore the shit out of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Also, shout out to, I met one of my followers in Hobby Lobby, and her name's Amy, and she was so freaking sweet. It was so nice meeting you. And I wore my period blood pants, and I still have them on. I don't know if you can see, but TMI, I'm always oversharing. All right. Now I'm gonna stick, let's see, what do we wanna go with next? We'll do these guys. I do want to add a little bit of greenery to this. So I got these little stems. They're like clusters. I don't know what they're called, but I want them to like kind of spray off to the side and like sit on this stuff. So stick them down in there. Okay. See how we're kind of building? And then let's put this guy right there. And then I actually decided against these. This looks like ultra fake to me. I mean, everything looks fake, but this looks a little less fake. This is straight from one of the stems that I cut. So you don't gotta buy extra greens if you don't want. And I'm gonna stick it right where that other one was. I kinda hate that too, whatever. Again, let's see if this will work. Stick that right there. Okay. Take your little spike daddies. Push them in. Like I'm just literally pushing stuff anywhere it will go. And the objective is you just want to make it full. Now I'm going to take these guys and kind of have them like crawling up the side. Another one, and I'll stick him on the other side. It doesn't have to be even on both sides. Like I like things that are asymmetrical, but just whatever you feel like needs filler, that's what you do. This is how we're looking so far. It looks better in front of me than what it does when I'm holding it up. It looks like shit, actually. Now, I'm just going to continue to shove shit in here, and then I'll show you guys what Okay, so we're about done. This is what we're looking like. It's whatever. And now I'm going to add some twine at the top to hang it. I just need to find my twine. Hang on. When I tell you that man in the truck is in our driveway right now. Okay, all of that, of course, was recorded earlier, but this is live now, and I've had a few sours. This is what the wreath looks like, and I feel like it's okay, but I feel like I need some more of this furry stuff coming like down there. But if you really want to just buy a wreath, go follow my girl Tiffany at Tiffany's Wreath Company, because honest, you'll just spend the same amount of money making one of these. You may as well just buy one from Tiffany, because hers are like 10 times better. And 2021 for me so far has been all about self-care. I let myself go a little bit. Quarantine did a number on me, and I just didn't really care about what I looked like. Anyway, I'm back on track, and if you guys have been doing the same or want to do the same, maybe you want to incorporate some clean products into your beauty and skincare routine, cruelty-free vegan products, Dime Beauty is where it's at. Since you guys know I had extensions on my top lashes. I took them off. They became a little bit weak. So I swear by, and I always have, their eyelash boost serum, which conditions my natural lashes, strengthens them. And then I top it off with their volume mascara. I have their volume mascara on this eye here. Well, I have it on both of my upper lashes, but my bottom lashes, I don't have it on here. This stuff is amazing. They also have wonderful skincare products. I'm obsessed with their hyaluronic acid. If you are not using hyaluronic acid, girl, the acid, I'm just going to put on my volume mascara while I'm talking about it. But their hyaluronic acid, if you're not familiar, it totally moisturizes and hydrates and plumps your skin. Just makes it look fresh and voluptuous. And did I just stop talking? Clearly, I can't do two things at once. Anyway, it's amazing, and you need it in your life. You also need this mascara in your life. They have amazing perfumes, too. Some bomb-ass perfumes. You guys can use my site. You guys can use my code, and you will get 20% off site-wide with Dime Pro... The stutter is so real today, but you guys can use my code MB for 20% off of Dime's entire site. So swipe up. Okay, this beautiful beer that I'm drinking is called Edmund's Oast Brewing Company Sour Boysenberry Plum. I literally only bought it because the packaging is so chic. I love the colors, but I actually really like this beer, and I only drink sours. Like if I'm not drinking a domestic or Corona, I'm drinking a sour. Yeah, it's good. Brewed with boysenberry and plum, product of Charleston and CSC. Raise up. I'm a little bit lit.
Okay, P.S. I don't know if y'all follow my girl LivinWithMB, but I will tag her on here. I'm behind y'all because I didn't know there was TikTok therapy.
If you guys have not already watched Deb and Danelle's, they went yesterday. So yesterday was their day for the tour with the homies, and Deb installed a door handle, which is, like, to me, super intimidating. I'm eating Luke's leftover Mexican. He's gonna kill me. But I'm lit, and he's downstairs playing video games. Deb installs a door handle and a keyless keypad entry. Bitch. But Deb shows you how easy it is to, and so like I would never even attempt it because I'm just so scared. Like before watching this, I would not attempt it because it's scary. Like how do you even unscrew this? She shows you everything. But they are, y'all already know, they're my favorite couple on Instagram, and I have a very special, they both hold a very special place in my heart, and have been one of my favorites since day one on Insta, so go follow them. I haven't had alcohol since the day after Christmas, and I'm definitely feeling it, and I'm pigging out, and I don't even care, because if you're trying to watch, like, I'm not on a diet. I've been watching what I eat and just like doing things in moderation. But like, sometimes you gotta treat yourself or else you'll go crazy. You ain't gonna last. And that's what I'm doing. Eating Mexican and now peanut butter chocolate trail mix. Whatever. I don't care. Enjoy life. Life's too short. I mean, I'm gonna lose some weight, but like, I'm still gonna eat stuff I want to eat. Where's some pieces that I like? Okay, I'm actually lying again because I had 2 martinis when I had dinner with my girlfriends, but I wasn't like lit. That don't count. I guess I should have clarified that Danelle saved their tour to their highlights, called Doorknob.